Hey, what's up everyone? It's been a while since I posted a video for a lot of reasons. I've had some, hold on a second, had some, there's been some deaths in my family and they're pretty serious, so I haven't really had time to play Magic or be on the computer or really do anything, as you can imagine. Which is really sad. It's actually really sad, but not the magic part, but what happened. But anyway, so I haven't really touched the M13 cards. I haven't really messed with my deck since M13 came out, unfortunately, and yeah, the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks have been pretty bad. So I was just getting on tonight because I had time to like breathe for a little bit, and we've got a Talrand Sky Summoner, so kind of expected this guy to get some Commander play. M13 is kind of like a Commander core set, I would say. They printed a lot of really bad standard cards and cards that are actually going to see play Commander, although Talrand is probably the best of the legends that they printed, and he is seeing standard play. So you can see what he does there. So basically, as you know, it's mono blue, so he's going to be really annoying. And his deck basically screams it's going to be really annoying because his deck's just going to be filled with instants and sorceries like counter spells and bounce spells and cantrips, so that he can just make 2/2 Drakes. So there you go. I knew it was going to be an annoying game. This hand, it's a little sketchy, I would say, but you know, it has live draws. It's got a lot of, you know, it's got 5 land, but and you know, it's actually all mana, but I figured it's good enough, so I kept it. Yeah, so we just lead off with Valakut. And here I'm going to be tapping out on turn 3 for either one of these cards, so I'm just going to play the Everflowing Chalice for 1. Sorry it's a replay, I just really haven't been recording, so I hope you can forgive me. So here I'm figuring he's got a counterspell just because of his general, but what am I going to do? Just not play anything? That's pretty bad. And I get remanded. It's not the, well, it's not the worst, but it's really annoying either way. Yeah, so I'm just going to replay it. I'm not going to play my commander into like a hinder or something. And he doesn't counter it. And he plays his general. So once he untaps with that, things are going to get really out of hand. I drew this, so I'm going to just bounce his general. I'm going to head on mana. This echo cost is going to be annoying, but here I get to do 2 things, so I'm going to do that. And I exiled a Goblin Gardener. I figure that if this gets hit by Drake or something, or who knows what, I'd rather get the Goblin Gardener out than a Pilgrim's Eye, because I kind of need to cut him off mana, because if he just has tons of mana, he's just going to be able to do whatever, you know, really annoying things to me, which I don't want that to happen. So replace the commander, which I'm fine with, I guess, although I've never really wanted to deal with it. I draw Flame Tongue Kit, which is really weird that I drew like these 2 cards right off the top. But I can't play my commander, otherwise I could just bounce this thing. So we're gonna Flame Tongue his general, and he's doing something. He was tapping. I was thinking he was gonna bounce his general with like a Vapor Snag or something, and then I would have had to kill one of my own guys, but he didn't do that. And I just attack. And he Pongifies my, what do you call it? Sting Scourger. He should have just done that while Talrand was out, because if he did, he could have gotten a Drake, and I wouldn't be able to attack. I mean, he knew I was tapped out, so there was nothing else I could play. But yeah, I find it weird that he killed this, but you'll see why he did that. Because he plays like one of the best blue cards ever for Commander and Bribery. And this is why I hate playing against blue, because they play 5 mana, I get whatever card I want out of your deck. And yeah, I think the first time that I just got this recently, but the first time that I got Inferno Titan in my deck, the first time I saw it was when it was Bribery. And most of the times I see it, it's when it's Bribery. It's pretty annoying. Inferno Titan's actually a really good one against me too, so yeah, you'll see. And now I have my out to that is in the graveyard. So here I'm hoping I can just cut him off mana somehow. I attack hoping he'll block, but he doesn't, because that would be dumb. So here I'm just trying to flood the board so that I can just set him back, at least if he's going to be killing my guys with Inferno Titan. And then he just time walks, captures. So if you didn't know, time walks are actually not that great unless you have things like this in play. Titans are pretty insane with time walks. A lot of control decks play, like these mono blue decks, they'll play captures and stuff, but they just don't really have any creatures where that actually matters. Because I've gotten, people to play this card against me, and it usually doesn't do anything, but when you have an Inferno Titan in play, and yeah, that definitely does something. So here he attacks. Let's see what he kills. He kills Flame Tongue Kavu. Which, yeah, sure, I guess. I guess it's a threat here. There's arguments like sitting back and blocking. Maybe then he couldn't have attacked me as freely. But I don't know. That was probably a mistake. I haven't been playing very well. I've actually made so many mistakes when I started playing, like the last day or two. And he spins into Myth. I was wondering why he didn't kill my commander. He must have just drawn that or something. Well, the turn before or something. I have no idea, but yeah, that's annoying. So he bottoms both cards, so whatever else was on the top of my library must have been decent. So he kills Goblin Garner. I don't know why he would kill this. Maybe because he wanted to kill my Palladium Mirror. He's just asking for his land to get killed there, I guess. Yeah, so here I'm pretty screwed. Play my Lightning Greaves, Wheel of Fortune, because Herb or Chancellor isn't really going to do anything at this point. And I draw, like, just a ton of blanks here. Yeah, and yeah, I just gotta attack. Just try to erase this somehow. At least his cards come into play tapped, but he's just not playing any creatures here. I'm not playing any artifacts. Am I drawing more land? At least I have a Valakut, but I'm gonna have to play this Magus of the Moon. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I can kill him next turn if he doesn't do anything. So he plays High Tide, which doubles his mana, basically. Ponders. So you can see his deck is full of these, like... Oh, this is another card that he discarded to my Wheel of Fortune. Dismal Failure. Yeah, he's playing a lot of annoying counter spells, I'm sure. Exchange control target artifact for this creature. Yeah, that's really annoying. You can see his deck is just built to be annoying. That's what Mono Blue just tends to do. This is why you can't get faulted for playing a little bit of land destruction, because Mono Red is very weak in Commander. And he time walks again, so I probably could have won if he didn't do this, or I would have had a better chance of winning. But now I'm just dead. It's like nothing I can do. I don't know why he's even playing this. Pretty pointless at this point. He's already won, so I guess in case I have like 2 lightning bolts or something. I'm not really sure. But I'm just dead. And he even plays another land for no reason. Wasteland, and I'm dead. And does he kill my Valakut just for good measure? No, he doesn't. Anyway, yeah, I could time walk twice, get your Inferno Titan bribery, and you'll probably lose. Especially in mono red, there's not much you can do about it, but yeah, I'm sure he spent a lot of money on this deck, because like Remand is an expensive card, bribery is pretty expensive, these time walks are a couple tickets, and Wasteland is like 30 something, so maybe he has got a bunch of other like other decks. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, Wasteland, it's just worse than Strip Mine, and it's like so much more expensive, so you might play formats where Wasteland's legal, like Legacy and stuff. So, yep, Mono Blue, it's tough to beat. I really don't like playing against Mono Blue, but I got beat by my own creature, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it goes. So, sorry I haven't been posting. We'll see what I can do. Hopefully I'll post some live games, and I'll see you next time.